What's up, guys? It's BWADE. I'm going to hit you with my 5 favorite MLB plays for Friday's slate of games. I'll walk you through that data and the research that I did to come to this conclusion. Hopefully, you guys have enough information by the end of this video where you can make informed decisions as to whether you want to tail these picks or not. Looking at the free picks that I gave out for Thursday's games, they are all over now, and so on the 3-man, we just missed. We hit Alec Boehm and Vladdy both hit, and then Duran came up just short. He had 1 base. We needed 2 total bases. So that was a chalk, and then the other slip was just garbage. Brian Hayes and Francisco Lindor both ended up with goose eggs, and so it was a double L day. They happen, but I always want to be transparent about how we're doing. Never here to like try and tell you guys we're doing something that we're not. Just want to be open, transparent, and give you guys an analysis so that you guys can hopefully make better picks and have more information for when you do put your entries together. So we hit 2 out of the 5 props that I gave out. Not one of the type of days we're looking for, but it happens. This is always gambling. There are L's to be had. There are 2 ways to get into VIP, and with VIP you're going to get all of my game picks. That's going to be your money line, spreads, over-unders, all that type of stuff. And then you'll also get more parlays. It'll be comprehensive of all the picks that I take. You can get in 2 different ways. You can either use code MLB. You'll get 80% off. It'll cost you less than $10 for a week of picks. The other option, which I think is probably better, most people tend to lean this way, is sign up with one of the apps I tell you about in this video, Underdog, Sleeper, or any of the apps below in the description. You use my code, deposit whatever you want. It can be as little as $5 or $10, and then you send me a screenshot on Instagram, and I'll hook you up with a free week of VIP. It's a win-win. You get to take advantage of the sign-up bonus, and you get all the free picks that I give you for the next week. On top of that, I do a jersey giveaway on this channel every single month, and last month just ended, so I did a drawing to decide who would win the signed Paolo Banchero jersey. And then I also have a new autographed jersey that I will be giving away in the month of May. So I'll tell you all that later in this video, but first I'm just going to start getting into these picks for you. So I'm starting out with Chris Basset to give up less than 2.5 earned runs. Right, and you see his first 4 starts of the season, he only gave up 2 runs combined out of all 4 starts. And then he got torn up against Houston and the Yankees, giving up 4 runs in each start. But you'll see both of those starts were on the road, and they're both against great offenses, right? You got the Astros and the Yankees. At home this year, he's only given up 1 run in 2 starts against Baltimore and the Braves. And he's also going up against Cleveland in this game, right? Cleveland has not scored more than 4 runs in a game in the last 10 games that they have played, right? So the last 10 games, the most they've scored in a total game is 4 runs. They need to put up 3 against Basset for this to chalk. I don't see it happening. His ERA is still at 2.6. His whip is in the low 1s. And I think this is a good opportunity for him to bounce back. It's a home game. It's against a mediocre offense in the Guardians, and so I like him to come back here and getting this line at 2.5 it's a great line considering Cleveland doesn't score a ton of runs and Basset just had a couple of rough outings on the road and he's coming home now. So I love Basset to stay under 2.5 earned runs in this matchup. I am pairing that up with a fade of Danny Jansen at 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Y'all, there's a bunch playing into this. So right off the rip, he's only hit this 3 times all season. In 22 games, he's only gone over this 3 different times. And then look, you have the Tampa Bay offense where they've only scored, God, they just got swept. And I think, I just looked at it, they only scored 3 runs in that 3-game series against the Royals, right? 3 runs in 3 games. So even if he is able to get a hit, which he's only done in 36% of games, even if he gets a hit, the odds are there's not going to be someone on base for him to knock in, and once he gets on base, there's not going to be someone to knock him in for a run. So it's probably going to take him multiple hits to be able to get over this, and I just don't see it happening coming up against a pitcher like Max Fried, who's 5-0 on the year, a 1.2 ERA. This dude is throwing straight heat, and when we look at Danny Jansen, he's 0 for 6 against Max Fried over the last year and a half. Against lefties, he's batting under 100. He's batting .095 in 21 at-bats. So that's going to be 2 hits in 21 at-bats against lefties this year. This is just, it's a nightmare matchup for Jansen, and I love this fade. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We put this in on Sleeper. We're getting 2.6x for it, and Sleeper is one of those apps that I use every day. It's one of my go-tos, especially for 2-man slips. They get the props up really early, right? So I always put my videos out the night before. I put my props in as early as I can. As soon as lines start to drop, I'm jumping on them so I can get the most value. And Sleeper is one of those apps that allows me to do that. They also give me tons of promos, a lot of profit boosts, discounted lines, protected picks, and they have a great sign-up bonus. When you use code BWADE, they'll give you up to $100 for free as a deposit match. Whatever you deposit, they will double it. It's an easy way to increase your bankroll. Pull some money off a different app, throw it on Sleeper using code BWADE, and it'll instantly double, right? Also, when you do that, even if you only throw a couple bucks on, take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram, and I will hook you up with that free week of VIP. Looking at the autographed jerseys that I do, right? So this is the 6th autographed jersey that I've given away. Paolo Banchero. I just did the drawing. The video's up on my channel if you want to watch the process of how I do that. I always want to be open about that. So you'll see that name of the user who won that up on the screen here. If that is you, reach out to me on Instagram so I can verify that it's you, and so that I can get your address and send that out to you for free. I am excited to send you that. This is a sick jersey of one of my favorite young players in the league. So congratulations, you won April's giveaway. Looking at May, we are doing an Anthony Edwards autographed jersey giveaway, guys. It just keeps getting better. Again, I'm excited to do this one. All you have to do to be entered to win this is like this video, subscribe to this channel, and drop a comment down below. That's it. At the end of the month, I will do another random giveaway and send this out to someone for free. So make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment so you will be entered. This will probably be the last basketball jersey I do, and then after that we'll start doing some baseball jerseys for the summer. All right, let's get into these next 3 picks. So we're gonna go with Ben Rice over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's hit this in 15 out of 26 games this year. He's only hit it once in his last 5 games, so I think he's due to come back. This is one of the driest streaks that he's had throughout the season. He's been pretty hot this year, and he's coming up against a right-handed pitcher, Ryan Pepiot. He is hitting much better against righties than he is lefties. You see, overall, he's batting .266. Against righties, he's batting .323. So what that means, and I did the math for you, is against lefties, he's batting .138. He's batting 138 against lefties, but 323 against righties. What that tells me is the majority of these spots where he didn't hit are gonna be games against lefties, right? He's probably hitting somewhere in the 75 to 80% clip against right-handed pitchers here. I like this matchup for him. Pepiot is a subpar pitcher. He's not terrible, 4.2 ERA. His whip's around 1.4. But I like Ben Rice to show up here in this spot and get us at least 2 hits, runs, and RBIs. I'm pairing that up with Alex Bregman, maybe one of the hottest hitters in baseball right now. We're going over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's hit this now in, I don't even know, in 11 straight games and in 13 out of the last 14 games. But 11 straight games he has hit this now. And we look at him against Joe Ryan. He's batting 500 in 12 at-bats. That's actually a pretty decent sample size, 12 at-bats. That's probably about 4 games he's faced him in. And he has 6 hits in 12 at-bats against him. So he hits Joe Ryan really well. He's batting .343 against righties in general this season with 7 bombs, 25 RBIs. Alex Bregman is absolutely crushing the ball. And he's coming up against a pitcher that he knows that he hits well against, and he's already on an 11-game streak of hitting this. Love this play, probably my favorite play of Friday. And then we're wrapping it up with Max Fried, under 2.5 earned runs. This is a bit of a decreased payout, but it's just to juice up that 2-man and get it up to almost 5x. So he hasn't given up more than 2 runs in a start all season, right? 6 starts. He's only given up 5 earned runs total in those 6 starts. His last 2, he's pitched shutouts. His ERA is at 1.2. His whip is almost won. His record's 5-0, right? And I already covered Tampa only scored 3 runs in their last 3 games total. Total. They got swept by Kansas City and scored 3 runs in 3 games. Max Fried's only given up 5 runs in 6 starts this year, right? So this is a dream matchup for him. He's pitching at home. Love this play, guys. Max Fried under 2.5 earned runs. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 4.7x for this on Underdog. Underdog's one of the apps that I use every day. They have some of the best payouts for 3-man entries. They give us the best profit boosts out there, y'all. 50% boost, 60% boost, and then during this these NBA playoffs, they are giving us, they're called extenders, right? So it starts out with like a 30% profit boost in game 1, and it goes all the way up to 100% profit boost in game 7s. So like I just hit a 3-man that should have been a 5x, but I got 9.5x for it, and it gave me an extra few $100s on the payout. They are feeding us these profit boosts, some of the best payouts already, and with their sign-up bonus, they will give you up to $1,000 for free when you use code BWADE, y'all. It's a deposit match. Whatever you throw in, they'll double it. It's free money. Guys, take advantage of these sign-up bonuses. Take advantage of all the promos these apps give you. It's how you gain an edge and how you stay profitable long-term. So sign up with Underdog. Regardless of what you deposit, as long as you use code BWADE, send me a screenshot. I'll hook you up with that free week of VIP, and we will be in business together for the next week, y'all. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you can be entered to win that signed Anthony Edwards jersey. Let's end the week with a bang, boys.